and welcome in-house lawyers to this YouTube live and sixth podcast in the podcast entitled Legal Leadership, The Untold Truth. And in this video and podcast today, I'm going to share with you the top 6 skills that in-house lawyers need in order to step into leadership and really make an impact within their organizations and in their careers. As you will know, in today's dynamic corporate landscape, that in-house lawyers play a really vital role in guiding their organizations through legal complexities and ensuring compliance, amongst other things. But the question becomes, what is it that it takes for an in-house lawyer to truly excel and make a real meaningful impact, both in their careers and in the organizations within which they work? As you know, success and impact as an in-house lawyer extend far, far beyond the legal skill set that we get from law school and that we gain the experience in undertaking the pure legal work. In-house legal requires a very unique set of skills and qualities to empower them to lead, to influence, and to drive change and innovation and transformation within their organizations. So as I said, I'm going to share with you the top 6 skills that is essential for in-house lawyers to excel and step into leadership. Number 1, the first one is so key. So this is all about the ability to assert your role as the in-house lawyer, as being more than a legal advisor, but as a strategic partner, as a leader, where you're taking leadership over executives and directors. The skill is about exerting your authority over the organization to ensure that they listen to you. And also exert your relationships so there is a little bit of an arm's length between you and the business so you can retain your objectivity. That is a very specific skill. So it's really about legal setting the agenda of what legal does, not the business, and ensuring that not just legal considerations, but legal's view on strategy and risk is integrated early into business decisions. Number 2, the second big skill is taking the time to be introverted, to look inside and understand your purpose and your value as a in-house lawyer. This is paramount, because if you don't know your value, how on earth are you going to expect others to value you? So you need to be able to articulate your skills, qualities, and contributions confidently, effectively. Thereby, you're actually selling yourself and demonstrating your value to the organization. The skill in this is knowing your value and being able to sell it and position it. Number 3, this is a tough one, and it is a big one that we talk about around the industry. It's about the skill to build resilience and set boundaries. It's the skill to cultivate clarity of mind, especially under high pressured expectations from stakeholders and the wider environment. And this is the ability to keep a cool head in challenging situations. And it is essential, as you will know, to make legal judgments and to make any good decision. If you feel that you get really stressed really easily or very frustrated very easily, you know that this is a skill that you need to lean into to develop. Number 4, the next big skill is the art of influence and persuasion. Whether it's convincing stakeholders to adopt to a certain course of action or negotiating favourable terms within a contract. The art of persuasion and negotiation is essential to influence and drive outcomes. Number 5, which is the one that is most overlooked by the in-house legal lawyers and the in-house legal teams that I have worked with over the last 4 years, is the skill of project management. Number 1 within that is the ability to gather data, the right data, analyze it, see patterns of how you're working. So it's about being able to record how you're working in a way that is organized and structured so that you can see patterns within how you're working within your team and how you're engaging with your stakeholders, and being able to, that will help you identify where you're being efficient and effective and where you're not. And that in itself will help you identify where waste is happening between you and your stakeholders and also within your team. And it's those things that we need to be helping you hone out to make your team and you more effective so that you can spend more time on things that's going to deliver impact. This also is key to setting boundaries, because once you have that right data, you can present it to the stakeholders in the board to demonstrate your impact, to show them what you should be working on and what you really shouldn't be working on to drive change. It also helps you plan and prioritize work and allocate resources effectively so people aren't overwhelmed. They're not overly busy. They're not overly busy, sorry. They're not overwhelmed, and that they're not overly busy doing stuff that doesn't matter. And finally, number 6, this is a really important skill as well, and this is to have the ability to adopt a strategic mindset. All too often, whenever I work with in-house lawyers who don't feel valued or don't feel that they're being heard, it's because they're not speaking the language of the business. They're not understanding the big drivers within the business, and they're not able to connect their work to the strategic desires of the organization. If you can learn how to do this very effectively, so that you're looking at your work on a more outcomes basis and impact basis, that will really help position you better in conversations with stakeholders and the board. And it helps you to adopt the right conversations with them as well. It helps you to understand the broader issues that might be happening within the organization and within your environment. And having the right conversations and asking the right questions with stakeholders will help you understand that. And it's learning, the skill there is learning how to engage and step into stakeholders' worlds and bring them back. Step into the business world and bring them back to what you need to be doing and what you need to be delivering. So if you are an in-house lawyer looking to enhance your leadership skills in order to maximize your opportunities in your career and your ability to have a greater impact, it's time to take action. So what you can do is you can book a discovery call with me to learn how the in-house lawyers leadership program can empower you to step into leadership and command the attention of the board, of stakeholders, take control over your work so that you're not inundated with doing, and you can step out and look in to see how you're working and make those changes that you need to. As I say, book a discovery call. The link is in the comments below, and it's also in the description of this video. I really encourage you just to book a call and we can look at the challenges that you are experiencing. I can talk to you about how the in-house lawyers leadership program can help you. Also, if you find this video helpful, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and share with your colleagues, because if it isn't for you, it's likely to be for someone else sitting beside you or in another organisation. So thank you for listening, and I shall speak to you all soon. Thank you.